Hi guys, welcome to the Random Burrito and welcome to a pick a card reading. This is the time of the year when trees let go of their dead leaves, and just like them, we need to let some stuff go as we are about to enter a new year. So today we're asking the universe, what are the things or the people that we need to leave behind? Again, what are the things, the emotions, the people that we need to leave behind? Pick a card that sparks a certain memory or maybe evokes a certain emotion in you. No need to overthink. Just pause the video, go with your intuition, and check in the description box below to go to your pile. See ya! If you chose pile 1, then this is your reading. Let's start with your tarot cards. Again, what do we need to let go? We have the Devil, Strength, Page of Wands. We have the Moon. And lastly, we have the Sun. All right. And here in your oracle, we have Surrender to the Divine. And lastly, Birthing a New Age. All right. So for my pile 1 group, here's what I see for you. I can see that you've been chained down. You've been obsessed with something. It could be your career. It could be like a certain hobby of yours. You've been chained down by your own toxic mindset, maybe, or you've been chained down by other people's problems, even. Whatever it is, it has taken control of your life without you even knowing it. All right. The devil is about obsession. It's about imprisonment. Sometimes willingly, sometimes not. And based from what I can see here in the deck as well, the thing that you've been obsessing about is something that you yourself may not have agreed to. This may have been imposed to you by others, or this may have been like an ideology that has been pushed to you by society, and you end up being trapped with it, being chained to it. All right. And I can see that you've been very patient. You've been trying to tame this kind of passionate feeling. So the energy of the devil, you've been trying to tame it. You've been trying to keep it under control. And I can see that you're being quite optimistic of how things would go in the future. And that's exactly what the cards want you to do. The cards want you to look forward to a brighter future while still remembering that, it's not the perfect world out there. People will still judge you. People may try to force their ideologies on you. People are not what they seem always, but there are plenty of reasons to be optimistic. All right. We have the moon and the sun, the luminaries of our sky. The moon is about our primitive sense. It's about lies and deception. As you can see, this guy the little prince is making the shadow. So this is telling me that the people who've been tying you down, who've been weighing you down, rather, their true selves will be made known to you. Their lies will be exposed. If you're feeling that you're stuck right now and unable to move forward and just couldn't figure out why, then don't worry, because the sun will give clarity, will give you joy, will dispel all the illusions, everything that is not real, they will all be gone. All right. So what you really need to leave behind is this illusion that you are trapped, this feeling that you need to say yes to certain people. You need to let go of a toxic people that are weighing you down. That's a general, broad, sweeping statement right there, but it will resonate differently to everyone. And the oracles are giving us additional messages. The moon is also the card of spirituality, and here it says surrender to the divine. So you guys may have been asking for help from your divine source, from God, from the universe, for guidance in general. And the divine, the universe is listening to you. So just surrender, just let it go. All right. Because based on what I see here, along with the sun, clarity, joy, there's the birthing of a new age, bringing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So this deception, this blatant um, lies that you've been fed throughout this year, the self doubt, all of those, they will be banished. You will wake up. With your optimism, you will find the right path. With your divine prayers, with you asking help from the divine, they will be heard, and joy and a new beginning is waiting for you in the next year. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, Group One, and I hope to see you in our next videos. Bye bye. Let's start with your tarot cards. So again, the question is, what do you need to leave behind this year? Empress, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and Judgment. Okay? And advice from the oracles, meditate and contemplate. And no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. All right. The message is coming in very clear. You need to stop your reliance on material comfort as a solution to everything. You quite literally throw money at the problem. If it's not money, then it's food, it's sensual pleasure, it's bodily and earthly pleasure. So based on what I see here, I can see your not necessarily a progression, but the steady decline. Empress, abundance, not just material, but emotional, intellectual, like abundance in every sense. And from an empress, we went down to becoming a page, someone inexperienced, someone who is not yet formed in terms of resources. And here we are down to an ace of pentacles. We're back down to a seed. So I can see that there is a decline that happened this year. And this has something to do with this card, the Five of Pentacles, the card of hardship. So every time, like when you face an inconvenience, when you're faced with something that is anxiety inducing, or maybe something that is uncomfortable for you, your go-to coping mechanism is maybe eat out, or maybe you're addicted to online shopping, just add to cart all the way, and just ignoring the problem entirely by just throwing money at the problem. And what I see for you, coming for you, we have Judgment. So Judgment is the card of awakening. In this context, it's an awakening. The Judgment card is forcing you to like wake up. All right, it's this card is lighting a fire on your ass, saying that you know the right thing to do. You know that what you are doing is the easy way out of a problem, but you really need to take a deeper look at your situation. Time to put your critical thinking and problem solving skills to use, okay? That part of you has maybe been slumbering inside, you're just giving into impulses. Now you have to fully awaken that, okay? That's why your oracle cards say meditate and contemplate, because you're always acting right away. Like, oh, problem, need to add something to my cart and check it out, or time to order some food. You turn on to material comfort when in fact you should be solving the root of the problem. And it says here no, all right? Time for some inhibitions, time for you to delay gratification every now and then, all right? This may be out of fear of missing out on a lot of things, but it's really time for you to slow down, all right? Learn to say no before you act on something, before you add to cart, or before you order away, or before you squander your money away. Pause and think why you're acting that way, I am really pro therapy. If you need professional help for that, go ahead. That's a good way of taking care of yourself. But, recognize that there is this habit of yours. You may have just developed it over the pandemic times. And that's something you need to reevaluate and leave behind this year. So I hope this was helpful, my group 2 people, and thank you for staying tuned. See you in our next videos. Bye bye. If you chose the third card, then this is your reading. Let's start first with tarot. Again, the question is, what do you need to let go? We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Lovers. From your oracle, you and your loved ones are safe. And break the chain. All right. So based on what I see here, this is certainly a career slash family related reading. I can see that you've been very resourceful and very passionate at your work. You know, you've totally dedicated yourself to your craft. And now you're at this crossroads where you're wondering if everything that you've been doing, everything that you've done so far in your life, are they all worth it? You're starting to question if this is all going to pay off in the future, or is it going to be just a futile exercise? All right. I can see your anxieties about the future. I can see your waning enthusiasm in the future. But stay strong because your loved ones are there for you. The Lovers in this context, honestly, I don't see romance. I see people who love you unconditionally, friends and family, and they will show appreciation. They will show love and respect for the things that you've done for them. You may have been feeling that, you're all caught up in your work and you're just going from paycheck to paycheck. And, you're at the point where, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? You're starting to reconsider every step that you've made up until this point, and your self doubts are growing. But the universe wants to reassure you that you're on the right path. All right. You may have been like on a different path than what your family has intended for you, and I can see that you've carved this path for yourself. Some of you may have entered a different field from what your parents or from what your loved ones and relatives have expected of you, but you've really flourished in that life, and somehow you're wondering if it's worth it to defy what their expectations are of you. Is it worth it to really follow your passion if it may come at the expense of your loved one's judgment or your loved one's refusal? They may turn their backs on you in the long run. That's something that you're very worried about. All right, it keeps you up at night. But the universe wants to reassure you that they love you. The people who matter don't judge, and those who judge don't matter. That's according to Dr. Seuss, and that's the message the cards want to impart. And it says here, you and your loved ones are safe. There is nothing to worry. You are safe and secure emotionally. And it says here, break the chain. So rewriting the future, all right? This is because I'm seeing like patterns and then you breaking out of the patterns, all right? Some of you may be new parents, and some of you may be, trying different parenting styles, different styles from what you've grown up. And you want to have a different parenting style from your parents, from what society wants you to do. And, you're quite hesitant. You're not sure if that's really the right thing to do. And you're beating yourself up. Am I really a good parent? Am I really a good guardian, a good provider? But all of this is reassuring you that yes, you are more than good enough. You're striking out a new path from previous patterns. You're breaking away from the norm. And those feelings are valid, but rest assured, you are safe, you are secure, you are loved. And you need to let go of that feeling of, not enough, anxiety. Am I doing enough? You need to let that go, all right? Do your own thing. Have more confidence. That's the message for you, my pile 3 people, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. Stay safe and see you in our next videos. Bye bye.